something together that's educational, that can share some of what the members are learning, what they're doing, and some insights. So what we have is 5 presenters. We're going to have each person say their story, their exit story, and then we'll go through all 5 of them, and then at the end we'll vote.
The mother and father wanted to work for 5 or 8 years, figure out a way to transition the business, and because of the benefits, and before they got Medicare and Social Security, and just kind of worked till they're 70. Then we finally came up with a deal that was so awesome. So you have a family that had no clue what was happening, and then what they did is we created that clarity. So now that they can live and know exactly what they're going to do for the next 10 years, and that they're going to be able to live the rest of their life with financial security.
So we had this absent-minded, actually very present-minded scientist. He loved his laboratory. He was a chemist. He invented the most sophisticated advance in semiconductor technology. And he had a promising doctoral student working for him who helped him with things. He had his lab off the side of his office. It was the happiest place he was. It's the only thing he did that made him happy. So he invented a new way to make a pharmaceutical ingredient. He wanted to give it a go. And the old man said, "You can have it. I'll fund it." So they started a company. 5 years later, somebody approached them at a trade show, a young doctoral student, and said, "I'll give you $25 million for it." It was a startup company.
It was that perfect succession used. It was an estate plan that turned into a succession meeting that turned into, let's keep this company and sell that company. The company went on the market. There were tax issues, environmental. Whenever we have a deal, it's usually this, it comes down to like a very special deal killer issue. Is it going to kill it or isn't it? 5 years later, the new CEO brought his own team in. We're out. I get a call from the new lawyers that said, "Did you do an estate plan for the client's other family that nobody knew?"
Third generation family owned business, 55 years in existence. The founders are still alive, husband and wife are in their mid-80s, grandpa and grandma. Transition changes are hard, that's what they're learning. And I'm learning too. Transition changes are hard. So we're going to be, our game plan for 2017 is full-blown transition plan for each of the second gen members, a full-blown succession strategy, and a plan to allow the second generation to get out of the business to the third gen, who will probably be purchasing it. And then helping the business become a business.
The lessons learned, number 1, clients can change your plan at any point. So don't think what you got them to agree to today is going to be the same when you walk in the next meeting. Number 2, coordinating with all the advisors is not the same as representing those advisors to the owner. And number 3, this is a lesson I learned in the Peace Corps in West Africa. We called it Wawa, West Africa wins again. It's
that's another story.
That's a different, well, the point is, hurry up and wait. You guys all experience it as well. And that we hurry up to hit the client's deadline, and then we have to wait for them to decide on the next move.
Right. He founded the company in late 2010. His first sign of wisdom was that he listened to his father, who's a corporate lawyer here in Boston. And his dad was aware of Section 1202 of the Internal Revenue Code, which is qualified small business stock. And what he told him, Jackson nodded along here, is if you elect counterintuitively to tax your company as a C Corp rather than an S Corp, you hold the stock for 5 years or more, and you sell it in a stock transaction rather than an asset transaction, a portion of your gain is federally tax-free. It happened that in mid-2010, under the Stimulus Act, under President Obama, the percentage that's federally tax-free of that first $10 million was increased to 100%. So we're now 5.5 years later. He's probably one of the first owners in the country that exited a business through a Section 1202 stock sale and is avoiding $12 million of gains. So his accountant and I all advised him to be ready for the audit next year.